The 2024 NFL schedule is all set. Some teams got lucky, some teams aren't so lucky. There's good notes, there's bad notes, some weird notes. But I'll tell you something. You'll never guess who got unlucky. It was the two-time Super Bowl defending champion Kansas City Chiefs. You'll see why, because I'll tell you something. The only day of the week they're not going to be playing is on a Tuesday. Why are they playing on a Wednesday or a Friday? Well, you'll know why in just a bit. So, what we have here for one of the schedule notes is the Chiefs' schedule for 2024. It's kind of a strange one, don't you think? I mean, they're not playing on a Tuesday, which that's normal, right? I mean, we see 10 games on Sunday, 2 games on Monday. I mean, we get the whole thing about there being a Thursday game and a Saturday game. But why is there a Wednesday and Friday game? Well, simple. Now, of course, week 1, the defending Super Bowl champs are playing on Thursday night on NBC. That's quite obvious. And you see the Monday night matchups against the Saints and Buccaneers. But here's where it really gets huge. We see the Black Friday game on Amazon Prime between the Chiefs and the Raiders. And for football fans like myself and some of you guys watching this video, that's going to be a huge day. I mean, Utah, UCF, Nebraska, Iowa, Arkansas, Missouri, and oh my gosh, you got the Raiders and the Chiefs on Amazon Prime. So bam. But we go to week 16, where the Chiefs are going to be playing the Texans on Saturday, December 21st. Now, there's going to be another game on December 21st. That's going to be the Steelers and the Ravens, one of the most famous rivalries in NFL history. But here we have is a game on Netflix. Now, that's something you don't see every day. Well, you're going to see a video on that later about the NFL Netflix contract. But there is another game with the Chiefs Steelers. And knowing the Steelers, they're probably going to play up to the Chiefs. I mean, everybody plays up to the Kansas City Chiefs. But again, we're just going over schedule notes, including this one. It's a weird one, but you can't stop looking at it for sure. But it looks to me that the NFL is competing with the NBA for Christmas Day. Now, what's going to be the other Christmas Day game exactly? Well, let's look, shall we? Now, here is the other game that's going to be played on Christmas Day on Netflix. And here we see the divisional round rematch between CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans and Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens going against each other on Netflix. And I got to tell you, that's going to be crazy right there. I mean, which do you watch? Do you watch NFL or NBA? Well, I mean, for a guy like me, I'll watch NFL. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, when I think of Christmas Day, I'm thinking of NBA on Christmas Day, but the NFL's in a huge contest with the NBA over Christmas Day. They are not going down without a fight, I'll tell you what. But there's another scheduling note that's super weird, and it's December 21st. Now, we went over that the Chiefs are going to be playing on there, but who else is going to be on there? Let's check, shall we? For December 21st on week 16, we're going to be seeing the Chiefs play the Texans, and it's going to be a tremendous shootout between CJ Stroud and Patrick Mahomes. And we're also going to be seeing the famous rivalry in the NFL, the Ravens and Steelers, on Fox at 3:30 Central Time, right? But what's weird about it exactly? These two NFL games are going to be in competition with three of the first round games in the college football playoff in the first year of the 12-team edition. I gotta say, I mean, me personally, I'll be flipping between both of them. I'll be watching the NFL and college. But I know some of you are going to be like, oh, well, I'll watch NFL over college. Oh, well, I'll watch college over NFL. But, that's going to be a weird scheduling note. But, how many teams have primetime games and who doesn't? Let's look. So we see the Panthers have 0 primetime games. I mean, that's obvious. The Colts have 1. The Patriots have 1. The Cardinals have 1. Titans got 1. The Vikings, Raiders, Commanders, Broncos, Jaguars have 2. I mean, I get the Commanders have 2, but the Jaguars should get more than that, but that's neither here nor there. The Giants, Bears, Chargers, Saints have 3 primetime games. The Texans, Steelers, Buccaneers, Seahawks, Falcons, and Browns have 4. Chiefs, Bills, Packers, Lions, Bengals, Ravens, Eagles, Dolphins, and Rams have 5 primetime games. And finally, who has the most primetime games? You see here are the Jets, 49ers, and Cowboys. And I will say, though, they're really banking on the Jets making the playoffs if they got that many primetime games. But we'll wait and see what happens. I would like to see Aaron Rodgers and the Jets in that playoff draft. I would like to see them see if they can end the AFC draft. Well, see if they can get to Super Bowl. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I mean, NFL predictions will come at a later date. But in the meantime, I'm just on wait and see mode with what happens with them. I hope this year can be a little different for the Meadowlands for the Jets, but we'll wait and see. Now, the Sunday night games for Sunday night on NBC, we've got the Rams Lions on week 1, the Bears Texans on week 2. I got to admit, Caleb Williams versus CJ Stroud, that's going to be a tremendous matchup. Shout out to our good friends, Sonny Verma and Justin Adams at the Big Ten Show and at Illini Cast and Locked On Illini and Nebraska Football, the Voice of College Football, because they are huge fans of, well, Sonny's a huge fan of the Bears and Justin's a huge fan of the Texans. And I got to tell you, that they're going to love watching this on NBC. Week 3. Now I'm a little puzzled about the Chiefs Falcons being on Sunday night. I mean, not so much the Chiefs, but the Falcons. I mean, I got some questions about that. The Bills Ravens on week 4 will be on NBC. Cowboys Steelers on week 5 will be on there. Bengals Giants on week 6. Jets Steelers week 7 will be on NBC. And we see the Cowboys 49ers on week 8 will be on NBC as well. Jaguars Eagles week 9. That's going to be a tremendous matchup. Lions Texans on week 10 will be a huge matchup. And we see the Colts Jets on week 11. And week 12, we see the Eagles Rams. Week 13, we see Chris Berman's favorite Super Bowl prediction, the 49ers and Bills. And we see the Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes battle between the Chiefs and the Chargers. Week 15, we see Packers Seahawks. And for week 16, we see the Buccaneers and the Cowboys. For week 17, we see the Dolphins Browns. Week 18, we don't know what's going to be the Sunday night game. But we will definitely wait and see because, I mean, we'll know by that time. But, some of these games are subject to change. They can get moved into the early window on Sunday afternoon or late afternoon. Yeah. But what are we seeing for Monday night? We're going to see the Jets 49ers week 1, Falcons Eagles week 2. Week 3, we're going to see a doubleheader between the Jaguars and the Bills, the shootout between Trevor Lawrence and Josh Allen. And we're going to see the Commanders and the Bengals on ABC. And on September 30th for week 4, we see the Titans and the Dolphins. And on ABC, we will be seeing the Seahawks and the Lions. Week 5, we will be seeing the Chiefs and the Saints. Man, they really love putting NFC South games against the Saints, the NFC matchups against the Chiefs on like primetime, don't they? Week 6, we're going to be seeing the Bills Jets on Monday Night Football. Week 7, we see a doubleheader. We're going to see the Ravens and the Buccaneers on ESPN. And we're going to see an ESPN Plus exclusive between the Chargers and the Cardinals. Good grief. Cardinals aren't looking good, but the only way to go is up. And we see the Giants and the Steelers on week 8. Week 9, we see the Chiefs and the Buccaneers. Dolphins Rams on week 10. The Texas battle, week 11, between the Texans and them boys in Dallas. And we see the Harbaugh battle between the Harbaugh brothers, John and Jim Harbaugh, in LA and Baltimore between the Ravens and the Chargers. Now that's going to be a tremendous matchup. Lamar Jackson and Justin Herbert in a tenacious shootout. Week 13, we'll be seeing the Broncos and the Browns. Week 14, Bengals, Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Week 15, we will see a doubleheader for the 4th time for Monday Night Football, as we will have an ABC exclusive between the Bears and the Vikings and the Falcons and Raiders. Bears Vikings are on ABC, of course. Week 16, we will be seeing the Saints and the Packers. Lions 49ers on week 17. And, again, there's going to be a doubleheader for week 18. We just don't know what's going to be yet, but we will know eventually. But the Amazon Prime schedule for Thursday Night Football gets better, especially for Al Michaels, because I got a feeling he's going to need it. Week 2, we'll see the Bills Dolphins. Week 3, Patriots Jets. Week 4, Cowboys Giants. Week 5, Buccaneers Falcons. Week 6, 49ers Seahawks. Week 7, Broncos Saints. I got a feeling Al Michaels not going to be too thrilled about having to call Broncos Saints, but that's another time for another day. Vikings Rams, week 8. Week 9, Texans Jets. Bengals Ravens on week 10. Commanders Eagles, week 11. Week 12, Steelers Browns. Week 14, Packers Lions. Week 15, Rams 49ers. Week 16, Browns Bengals. I mean, the Browns usually do have the Bengals number. Week 17, we'll be having Seahawks Bears. And, some of these may get flexed out. But, we're going to wait and see what happens. It looks like a better lineup than last year. That I can tell you for sure. And we see the international schedule. We will be seeing the Sao Paulo, Brazil game between the Packers and Eagles on week 1, Friday night on the Peacock app. And on October 6th, we're going to see the London, England game between the Jets and the Vikings. Between JJ the Jet Play McCarthy and Aaron Rodgers. And we're going to see the Jaguars Bears on October 13th on the NFL Network. October 20th, Jaguars Patriots. November 10th, we're going to see the Germany game between the Panthers and the Giants. Whew. I mean, that Panthers seem like a pretty good test subject. I mean, let's be real. But these are some of the schedule notes for 2024. Now, I won't be going over the whole schedule because that's going to be an individual video. You know, I will release a video of the AFC East schedules for each teams in the division. And I will release, more schedules of like the AFC North, AFC South, AFC West. Then you'll see individual videos of the NFC East, North, South, West. And I promise you, you're going to love them. So, with that being said, if there's some notes that you feel like I've left out, let me know. I'll see to it that I get a hold of it. And like this content, like, comment, subscribe right here on right here on YouTube. Find me on Twitter at Jackson0996 0335. And of course, find me on Jackson Johnson 979. Find me on all these links here and there. Stay safe, stay warm, it's cold. And I'll catch you next. And if you love this content, like, comment, subscribe on the channel so you do not miss another video whatsoever. And I'll catch you next time. Stay safe, stay warm, it's cold out.